Welcome back to Late Night with Cardamon. I'm not your host, Quaid, and here is your actual host, Walker Goodemote.
Hello,
who plays
hello.
the wizard in Once Upon a Mattress here at Mayfield. So, Walker, could you please give me an overview of your character?
Well, I play the wizard, Cardamon, and he's a blast to play. Because first and foremost, he's a showman. He just likes to get out there and do whatever he wants, and it's really fun just to let loose and be as dramatic, ostentatious, and flamboyant as possible. But on the other hand, he has this relationship with the queen where he's in love with her, but she doesn't like him at all. So that's another side. He's just a huge sycophant all the time. He's just sucking up to the queen. So it's fun to play that sucking up to the queen while also being underneath that sucking upness. He still has his performer spirit, his flamboyantness. So that's a fun little dichotomy to have. And then also in the scenes where he's not with the queen, it's fun to show how different he is. That when he's with the queen, he just is everything about her. He makes awful, I can imagine him making these awful jokes and then laughing way too hard at her jokes. So that's basically how he is. And then he also thinks he's the most important person in the world because of his relationship with the queen. So he's just really a kind of, just really loud guy, I'd put it like. So it's just a blast to play him, really.
Yeah, so would you say that he is Cardamon the Great?
He's Cardamon the Greatest!
Awesome, awesome. So what is your favorite part about playing the role of Cardamon?
I think my favorite part about Cardamon is how I just get to play a range of things, really. Like, I have a scene where I get to be very flamboyant, and his emotions are really, they swing really fast from anger and like sadness to right up to being all like happy and excited. Because of his relationship with the queen, he's really become kind of isolated, so the prospect of having a friend really gets him excited. But on the other hand of that, playing the suck up to the queen, just being the ultimate sycophant, and like thinking you're important, but everyone around you knows you're not important, it's just a blast. Just really a blast to play.
Okay, so now on the other side of that, what is the most challenging part about playing the wizard?
Well, the tricks, obviously. I have to do an amount of magic tricks, and that's just kind of hard to learn. And we've been having some costume troubles with the certain tricks, but it's all gonna go well. And the other aspect of it, I've been sick recently, and it's hard because I really feel like to play the wizard, you really need to give 1,000% at all times and just be over the top and just making faces. And when you don't have as much energy some days, it's just hard to be the best wizard that you really think you can be.
Yeah, so you feel like you need to have full energy to be able to be the best you can be.
Yeah.
Also, huge shout out to Mr. Horn for teaching Walker all the magic tricks.
Mr. Horn, my wizard master, he's done a great job. I'm just really excited to show you all these tricks. It's going to be a great time.
He was in the circus.
And to Kate Lawrence, who sewed my costume and got all the tricks ready for that. She's been a huge help and very understanding with all the demanding specifications that Mr. Horn has asked for that have to be specific to my body and height and stuff. So thank you, Kate, and thank you, Mr. Horn, very much.
So, what got you into theater and drama?
Well, I was kind of a late arrival to the whole theater drama thing. I always loved these performances at Mayfield, and I just loved to come see them, and I get the song stuck in my head. And I guess I didn't really realize it until recently. My cousin was Justin DiMaria, aka Pacifica Rim, and he passed away recently. And after he passed away, I really realized how much of an influence he was, but I didn't realize it before. Whenever I went to my grandma's, he always had makeup on or something, and it just kind of normalized it for me. And he was always performing something or helping out with the performances, so I realized how much he exposed me to the whole theater world. So I just want to thank him for that. And also, thank you to Savannah Goring and Cameron Allen, who in 10th grade, they pressured me after Dylan had been pressuring me for years to tell, go do drama, you'll have a good time. I didn't audition in 10th grade, but in 11th grade I did, and I had a blast. So thank you to all those people, because I just love doing this now. So
Throwback to Elle's dad.
Throwback to Elle's dad, my breakout role.
Yeah, one of the best roles. So for our final question, the seventh plateau, as you may say.
Seventh plateau.
Seventh plateau. Who is your favorite Disney princess, and why?
Well, I never really watched the Disney princess movies, so I'm going to have to say that my favorite well, not princess, but queen, as they say, would be Lauren Lopez's Emma from The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, Star Kid Productions. You have to check it out because she really slays it.
Star Kid is amazing.
Yes.
R-rated, by the way.
Yeah. So don't
Very
watch it with your kids unless
You're a kid.
you let them swear.
Awesome.
This has been Late Night with Cardamon the Greatest with guest host Quaid.